Hey guys, it's Jayla. Welcome back to my channel. So just so y'all know, this video is going to be a part of a Spelman advice series that's going to be in collaboration with some of my other Spelman sisters. Well, there's quite a few of us actually. Oh no. Who are also on YouTube. So I'm going to be giving y'all a little bit more information about that at the end of this video, as well as down in the description box. So be sure to watch all of our videos. So I am a graduating senior at the illustrious Spelman College. Yes, I am. Thank you. Yes. And after my senior year, I will have lived on campus all 4 years. I know. So of course, I thought it'd be appropriate if, I discuss things they don't tell you about dorm life at Spelman. Quick disclaimer, this is not about to be me talking no mess, about dorm life or anything, because, obviously I love it, because otherwise I would have been gone, right? No, these are just some things that I wish I had known before coming to Spelman and living in the dorms and everything to better prepare myself. So I'm sharing it with y'all. If you're like me, one of the most exciting things about coming to Spelman, or college in general, is, living in the dorms, to be on campus. And it is, it's very exciting, but with all that excitement also comes some things that you're just not prepared for, right? All right, we're gonna start the video for real. Let's do this. Okay, first of all, the dorms themselves. They're gonna be small, sis, like real medium. So be sure not to bring your entire closet. The way I've been handling the clothing situation for the past 3 years is I'll bring my summer clothes with me for moving. Most of them are down in storage actually, so never mind. I'll move into college in the summer, and then when I come home in October for fall break, I'll bring some of my summer clothes with me, and I'll make the switch and bring some winter clothes back up to Atlanta and leave some summer clothes in Iowa. Of course, if you don't know by now, the weather in Atlanta is pretty unpredictable, so it's always good to have like a few pairs of shorts or a couple of hoodies on deck for when it's like 45 degrees in April or like 95 in November. It's all happened before, for real. Like, you get up for your 9 o'clock class and it'll be 45 degrees, and then by the time it's time for your 1 o'clock, it'll be like 96, and you'll be like,
wait a minute.
But yeah, don't nobody have no walk-in closet at Spelman, so you want to be sure you pack light. Now, I already know how to do that because I have to fly back and forth to school, so what I pack is what I carry. But if you're driving from somewhere like Texas or North Carolina or something, it's really easy to overpack and then get to school and not have enough room for your stuff. However, if you don't go home that often, there are storage rooms in the dorms. And as long as you put a lock on your stuff, I think some girls keep their stuff in the storage room until it's time to switch their clothes out, so that's an alternative. Okay, now communal bathrooms. As a freshman at Spelman, you're gonna be sharing your toilets, your showers, and your sinks with about 40 other girls, okay?
Sis.
Y'all should know this by now, but what I didn't know was that not everybody was raised with the same type of home training. You can keep your space a hot mess, but as long as you know the communal area that you share with other people is good. You may think that picking your hair up out of the shower drain or rinsing your toothpaste out of the sink is common courtesy, but you will find out, girl. You will. As for the bathrooms, all I really have to say is pick up after yourself, sis. Everybody's grown, okay? Just keep it clean. Everybody be happy. Speaking of hair in the drain, let me talk about that for a second. If your hair does not grow out of your head, we got this talk several times in dorm meetings, y'all, so I'm gonna give it now. This is the first time you're hearing it. If it doesn't naturally come out of your head, you cannot wash your hair in the shower. You just can't. First of all, these buildings are like, 50, 60 years old? The pipes can only take so much. Like, to be honest, no hair, like natural or synthetic, should be going down the drain, period. But definitely not synthetic hair. Why? Because sis, synthetic hair does not break down in the way that natural hair does. So what's gonna happen is the hair is gonna block the water from going down the drain, and that's gonna cause nasty, cloudy puddles, and everybody's gonna hate you, and you don't want that. So my advice to y'all would be to practice washing your hair like upside down, like over a tub or a sink. Just so if y'all plan on having like weave or something for y'all, like the nasty 19, whatever y'all be doing, then you know how to use the hair sinks downstairs and y'all don't make a mess. Okay, I could talk about the bathroom situation for the rest of my life, but I'm gonna move on. Okay, so every dorm has a laundry room in the basement, with the exception of LLC 1. I think there is on the top floor. I think it's on the 3rd floor. But yeah, there's 3 to 4 washers and 3 to 4 dryers for the most part. I think LLC 1 has like 5, but So, keeping in mind that each dorm has over 100 girls, you might want to pick a designated time and day to wash your clothes. Don't even pick Sunday. Don't do it, because everybody washes their clothes on Sunday. You will be sad. Now, when I was a freshman and a sophomore, laundry used to cost us $1.10 to wash and $1.10 to dry. Now it's free, so y'all lucked out. But what I was about to say was that there is such a thing as laundry room etiquette. When you put your clothes in the machine, there is a timer that lets you know how long it's going to take before your clothes are ready. Set yourself an alarm on your phone so that you know when your clothes are ready and you can come and get them out of the machine on time. Because there are so many girls, and I was one of them, who would go upstairs and take a nap, okay, or go to class, or they would just go to sleep overnight. I didn't do that, but some girls did. But then they come back to the laundry room and they wet clothes sitting on top of the machine, mildewing, or somebody was trifling and they clothes all over the floor. Nobody in college cares if you at the library or whatever, if they need to get their clothes clean. So it's asked of you, if you get to the laundry room and everything is full, to give, you know, whichever one stops first, a 5-minute grace period before you rip their stuff out. But after that, people got to do what they got to do. So just do yourself a favor by setting yourself an alarm so that you can have clean clothes. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna discuss is a visitation. Spelman is a women's college, so we do have, you know, certain times when male guests can enter our campus and our dormitories. I guess you could probably tell, but if you couldn't, visitation is when Spelman allows you to have a male guest in your dorm room. Visitation is every day of the week unless the RD says differently, from 6 p.m. to 11:45 p.m. It's important that you have your guest out by 11:45 because if you don't, you can get a policy infraction notice, which can, you know, result in a fine, or you can lose your visitation. But it's set to end at 11:45 and not midnight because they have to be off campus by midnight. So when your male guest comes to visit you, you have to meet him at the door and sign in at the visitation desk. She is going to ask you for your name, your phone number, and your room number, and both of y'all IDs. It could be a school ID, a state ID, whatever, just something for them to have that you have to come retrieve before y'all leave. After you sign in and you're headed upstairs or whatever, it's a good thing to be like, you know, man on the hall or something like that. I said, you know, I said boy in the hood, but that's just me being stupid. But yeah, just to announce something like that so that if one of your Spelman sisters is, you know, taking a shower or walking in the hall in a towel or something, she's not caught unarmed or whatever. After you get to your room, there's not really a ton of rules. You don't have to keep your door cracked or anything like that. But he does have to be with you at all times that he's in the dorm. I mean, if you gotta go to the bathroom or something, like, he could stay in your room, but he has to stay in your room. You know, he can't ever be wandering around the building by himself. So if he has to go to the bathroom, you have to walk him downstairs to the men's bathroom, wait outside the door, and then take him back upstairs, announce man on the hall or boys in the hood again. He just can't be walking around by himself because while he's under your name, he is your responsibility to say. So, you know, if anything should happen, you would be in trouble as well because you were supposed to be watching him, with him. The visitation rules are a little less strict over at Morehouse. I'll just say that. Alright guys, so that's all I have for you today about what they don't tell you about dorm life at Spelman. If you think I missed anything or if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or you can DM me on Instagram. I'll put that in the description box as well. As I said at the beginning of this video, this is a part of a Spelman Advice series collaboration, so be sure to check out the rest of our videos in the playlist that I'm gonna try to have right here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.